Hello and welcome to the United Stand. This is your Manchester United Transfer News Daily, talking all the latest Manchester United transfer news and giving it you that real fan opinion. And I want to start off, loads to get through today. I'm going to try and keep it structured, but there is a lot to get through. I want to start off with Andrea Belotti. Scored a fantastic goal last night for Italy. They were playing Liechtenstein, basically running, keeping his eye on the back line. Nice ball through and then clipped it around the keeper into the top corner. Lovely finish, but we know that about him. Well, we do know if you've been watching Belotti this season. Some people say he's a one-hit wonder, one season wonder, they don't want him. Personally, I think he will be one of the best strikers in world football over the next 10 years. And I'd love Manchester United to sign him. £70 million bid was talked about on Friday. The Torino president has come out and said that he expects Belotti to be a Torino player next season. He said, even if the release clause is met, which is £88 million, he still doesn't think Belotti will go. He thinks Belotti will stay at Torino. Interestingly enough, he did play last night for Italy. It's now Monday morning, so he's finished with the international duty, but he's getting married on Thursday. And the president was very happy to let everybody know that he'd been invited to that. So I did say last week that I don't think we'll sign Morata and Belotti, and I have a feeling that Belotti is a backup for Morata. I was very excited thinking that we might go for both. I really, really hope that we do, because I think it gives us lots and lots of options. I know some people get worried about Rashford and his development, but I could see us playing two up front because we've got Martial as well, and I think that would make... I'd like to see United playing 3 or 4 formations next season and adapting to different games in different ways, because I don't want us to become predictable. So I'd love us to go for Belotti. I think he's a very, very good player with a lot of potential, and I think Mourinho would get a lot out of him. He's very fast. He defends from the front. He's good off both feet. He's skillful on the ball. He's got good link-up play. I'd really like him at United, but I think if anything's going to happen with this deal, it's going to have to happen in the next 2 days, because if he's getting married on Thursday, he's going to be switching off, having his honeymoon, and then back into pre-season, and then it becomes a late signing. I think this one will... I think it's either going to happen in the next couple of days, or it's going to be put to bed for a few weeks and never probably get resurfaced. So let's see what happens with that one. Donnarumma staying in Italy, the Italian goalkeeper, 18 years of age, AC Milan. Lots of talk about him on the United Stand for probably about the last 6 months, actually. I remember Drawty mentioning him first of all. We were talking about if De Gea goes, who should be a replacement. Oblak, maybe Donnarumma. Donnarumma is a player that I think will be, again, one of the best goalkeepers in the world in 3 or 4 years' time. I think he's got that status of potential and also that status of personality, really, that he is somebody who can, maybe the next heir to the throne of Buffon. Would Manchester United sign him? Well, he has got Raiola as his agent, meaning Raiola. His contract is up in a year's time, so he's going to have to do something this summer. The indication is that he will sign a new contract at AC Milan, although it sort of feeds in before I move to the next target in relation to David De Gea. Apparently he's reluctant to sign a new contract for Manchester United at the moment. He's already on quite a long contract anyway, because he signed it after the fax machine debacle, but Manchester United want to get him on a new, longer contract on better terms. De Gea's part, apparently a bit unsure about that, because he would like to go to Madrid. Manchester United are reluctant to sell to Madrid, and De Gea is reluctant to go public on his want to go to Madrid. So he's happy at United, although he wouldn't mind a move to Madrid at some point. Madrid potentially ruling themselves out of a move for De Gea this summer anyway, but watch this space on that. I have a feeling that we've not heard the last of the De Gea to Madrid thing. What I do not want is this to be going on in the last week of August again like last time. I think we need a statement from somebody, from De Gea, maybe Manchester United, just to get this firms down. Madrid may be signing another goalkeeper, I don't know, but it needs to be resolved. We don't want this rumbling on and on and on. Fabregas is the next player I want to talk about. Fabregas apparently coming out and saying that he would not want to move to Manchester United unless Chelsea said they didn't want him anymore. Look, mate, check, whatever your name is, we don't want you. I don't want you at Manchester United. Not many Manchester United fans want you at Manchester United. I'd rather bring somebody who wants to play at United, who hasn't messed us around in the past, who isn't an ex-Arsenal and Chelsea player. Good player, lots of assists. Don't want you at Manchester United, so don't flatter yourself, pal. Really don't want you at Manchester United. I really don't. Michael Keane is apparently going to sign for Everton. Michael Keane, not Michael Caine. She was only 16 years old. That's probably my worst Michael Caine impression ever. She was only 16. Rubbish. Can't do it. Can't do it this morning. Vocals not great. But Michael Keane apparently going to move to Everton now. Slim chance that United are interested in after we've got Lindelof. If we were getting Michael Keane and getting rid of Phil Jones and Smalling, I'd quite welcome him to United. Or if we were going to play a back three. But if it was Keane or Lindelof, Lindelof every day of the week for me, so I'm very happy about that. And I do wish him well, ex-United youth player, but I think Lindelof is the more logical signing for Manchester United. Fabinho is on honeymoon. Talking of honeymoons and marriages, he is on honeymoon at the moment. Don't know when he's back, don't have his number, but there is talk that he will be signing for Manchester United, and it is building more and more momentum. If he doesn't stay at Monaco, he's apparently said that he's very, very firm that it will be Manchester United if he moves to in the Premier League. So watch the space on this one. He is the centre defensive midfielder I'd like us to sign. I think he'd fit us perfectly. I think he's got the attributes that we need in that position. Good on the ball, good movements, good at breaking up the play, good at reading the game. So yeah, it'd be very, very good to have him. I've said good a lot because he's a good signing. And also with Carrick staying for another year, I think he'd learn a lot from Michael Carrick in that sort of position, whilst being very mobile as well. Sticking with Monaco, Mbappe to Manchester United. Di Marzio's mentioned it so many times that it wouldn't surprise me if it happens, but I think reading between the lines, Mbappe is either going to stay at Monaco for another year or he's going to go to Madrid because that's where he wants to go apparently. He'll learn, but Real Madrid, they may be getting £60 million out of us from Morata, and I mean, we may be live later today announcing the Morata deal. It could happen any day, and I expect Morata will want to get the Man United deal signed, having played his international game for Spain yesterday, and go and have a couple of weeks holiday and look forward to the new season. So I think that deal will get done today, tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, but I would expect in the next 48 hours. It makes total sense. Real Madrid get £60 million. That's not enough for them to then go and sign Mbappe, although Real Madrid could afford to do that anyway. But is there anything in, as I spoke about last night on the Sunday show, if you missed it, one of the people who gives us some information, Robin, he said to me a week and a half ago that Lindelof was 99% done. What he has been saying to me for the last few weeks is that the Bale to Manchester United deal isn't as unlikely as some people think it would be. Would Madrid be looking to get rid of Bale to generate funds to get Hazard and Mbappe this summer? They haven't really done anything in the transfer market, did they, last year? They got beaten to the punch by us getting Pogba. Do they want to make a big statement? Of course they do. Would Bale be collateral in that? Who knows? Would Manchester United want Bale? Apparently Mourinho doesn't, but Woodward does. So let's wait and see. I'm not totally sure whether we're going to get a big signing, but I do know, as many of you do know, that Ed Woodward likes that. He likes that status of Manchester United, and one a summer is not a bad thing, is it? It's been consistently said that United will do that every summer. I think more important to us this summer is the signings of Morata and Lindelof and hopefully Fabinho. I think it's getting rid of the deadwood to bring in some consistent performers, and I think that's what Mourinho's focused on this year. So yeah, it'd be nice to bring in a star player, but I think it's more important that we do bring in some of these players that we're linked to. And I really would like us to get Belotti, I really would, but I do feel that it is Morata or Belotti, if I'm honest. I don't know what you lot think about that. But yes, I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover. Belotti, Donnarumma, Fabregas, De Gea. Rooney thing's quite interesting. I did touch on it yesterday that apparently he may well come back from training 2 weeks early. Wants to prove Mourinho wrong. Then the cynical side I read is that, yeah, because nobody else will pay him £300,000 a week. He knows how well his bread is buttered at United, and he wants to stay here for a couple more years earning £300,000 a week because no one else will pay him. Well, China will. I think Rooney should go to China and get us a transfer fee, but that's just selfish. But if Rooney was the player he was before, I'd be more than happy for him to stay. But time catches up with everybody, and he just isn't good enough anymore. And I'll be amazed if Mourinho sanctions him staying for another season when he can offer us very, very little. It's sad. It's really sad. But I hope that Rooney doesn't push the envelope with this and actually does think, you know, I want to go and have another adventure and try and prove myself at what will ultimately be a lower level, because that's what he's playing at the moment. But, you know, maybe that's controversial. Maybe you agree. I don't know. But give us your thoughts. Give us your thoughts. Belotti, Donnarumma, De Gea, Fabregas, Michael Keane, Rooney. Lots to discuss. Thanks everyone for watching. Back tonight at 8:30. It's the Skype show tonight. So Skype Goldbridge, all one word on Skype. We're taking your calls. Your show tonight, unscripted. We go live. We take your calls at 8:30. That's if there's nothing live to report today. And as I said, I think Morata could happen today. Let's see what happens. But thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to drop us a like, and I'll speak to you all later. Enjoy the start to the week if you can. And I may see you before 8:30. Thanks everybody for watching.